Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Natural. Hope you're having a great day. And it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, right? On the weekend, I was quite busy. Saturday night, when the early kickoff for us, so Saturday night for Australia people, I didn't feel well, so I didn't do the reaction to the Liverpool Newcastle game. Then the Sunday, I was really busy with family and so on. And then Monday, uni, I was really busy. But obviously, football Twilight for this week's Premier League matches. Hope you're having a great day. Let's kick it off with the Liverpool game versus Newcastle. We won 3-1. It was a shaky start. Obviously, international break. The Premier League has made his return. And we were the early kickoff. So Liverpool versus Newcastle. Everyone's watching the game. And Newcastle started really well. They scored an absolute belter from the start. Jetro Williams. Who would have thought a left footer cuts in on his right foot and just smashes it. He absolutely fucking belts it past Adrian. And it was just a ridiculous goal. And that's in the first 6-7 minutes of the game. And that's like, oh, fuck me. It was really shit. I mean, a couple of, rotations. And just quite Henderson was there. Ox came in. Origi started in the front three. Firmino was obviously started on the bench because of international duty, probably from the travel time. But Fabinho started it. But obviously good to see Firmino having a bit of a rest. Not much because Origi got injured. Don't know what it is so far. Bobby came on. But Liverpool just started slowly. The first 20-25 minutes, very, very slow. Newcastle were just putting so many players on our fullback. So we were really struggling to play through them. Very slow. And it was like an Andy Robertson tackle. It lifted the crowd up. I mean, these early kickoffs, 12 p.m., they're a fucking nightmare for a fan. You're just woken up, it feels like, for a play. You probably just thinking, oh, fuck, woken up. And now it's a cheer. But there was like one tackle that got the crowd up and going. And we started to play our football. We started running rings around them. And we started building up. We started to put the heat on, really. And Newcastle started to stay back. 1-0 up Newcastle. They got the goal. It's probably too early for them because it got us going. About Mane gets the goal before Bobby comes on. Robertson plays a nice ball, nice small pass to Mane. Mane takes one touch, looks up, bang. And it wasn't even a smash. It was just, it looks like he just glided through it. Like it was just, so it made it look so easy. It was like top bins, but it wasn't power. But it was so good, but it was so top corner. Like, oh, it was just unbelievable goal. Sadio Mane, our front three, I think we need to appreciate them all. It was just like that, bang, 1-1, and it brought us back to the game. Robertson gets an assist, and obviously Bobby comes on, and he started to just work with the team so well. That second goal, Ox gives that up in the midfield, right? He didn't have a great game, Oxlade-Chamberlain. He gives the ball up. It was like a 5-meter pass is his first touch. He didn't have a great game. He had some glimpses of chances. He had a good shot from about 35 yards out. It looked like good power. He had a couple of good moments here and there, but it was really a bit iffy. He gives up the ball. And all of a sudden, like, who else has this centre back and striker pressing like that? Who else in the world does that? Jean Martin follows his man, Roberto Firmino from the false nine, obviously between midfield and defence, and it just runs into each other. Bobby wins the ball back with help with Matip. Matip go back. Bobby's now running at defence with no one around him, obviously because he plays in that false nine, right? In between the midfield and the opponent's midfield and defence. So he's just running. And Mane makes a nice diagonal run. Bobby plays it through. It's a bit heavy, the pass, but Dubravka spills it. It goes over Dubravka. Mane goes for a tap in 2-1, and Liverpool start the thing going. And it was just an excellent... Bobby he's just doing flicks all game, Roberto Firmino. I'm lost for words. He's playing like a FIFA, he's playing like a FIFA YouTuber, like these skills and R1s and flicks and that chip for Robertson. I mean, who the fuck thinks of that? Like, that's ridiculous. Robertson makes a run behind Kraft. I think it was behind Kraft or Fabian Schär. I'm not sure who it was. And Roberto just chips it over him. Like, so, like, who thinks of it? Just like, Robertson almost gets a goal as well. Also, Trent almost got a goal from Roberto Firmino as well. Passer. Just Bobby Firmino. Unbelievable player. And we get the third one through Mo Salah from a Roberto Firmino flick. He's been doing that all season. He didn't have much of a break, and from winning the Copa America with Brazil and then the Champions League with Liverpool, I think he's just gotten him confidence. And you know those players, like the players like Ronaldinho or Ronaldo in the noughties, in the 90s, who were so skillful and had a smile on their face all the time. He's just loving life right now at Roberto Firmino. You haven't seen a footage of him not smiling. And he's just working his magic, playing those little nice flicks in there, passes towards Salah, Mane, and even Trent for that pass as well. It's just... I can't speak highly. He's just so underrated. It's unbelievable. And that chip for Robertson, I could talk for that all day. It's unbelievable. But we get the third one through Mo Salah with a Roberto Firmino flick. And you know what's great? The world is starting to see how good Bobby is. Is the Si Senor. Even Klopp said he was almost tempted to join in the song from the Cop. Si Senor, give the ball to Bobby and he will score. It's just loving life. But Liverpool win 3-1. Game managed. Milner comes on. The Big Shaq comes on as well for the last two subs because Bobby came on early for Origi. Hopefully Origi's fine. I hope Robertson's alright for the Napoli game. Fitness level. He didn't train. I think it was on the Monday. He didn't train. And Naples, so Milner could play left back because I'm recording this on Tuesday. This coming out on Tuesday as well for you guys in Europe. But it's just Bobby gets a sort of rest. Hendo will probably come back in. Milner might coming back for left back and so on and so on. But it'll be interesting to see what time we play out for Napoli because we also got Chelsea on the weekend. But good win for Liverpool, 3-1, game managed. And let's go to the next match. And another amazing game. Norwich City, bet Manchester City, 3-2. It's just a great game of football. And Norwich just once again showing the world that if you've got some balls and you've got a bit of skills and a bit of tactical nous, you can beat this City team. This City team without Laporte and company gone, it is so vulnerable at the back. I don't rate Otamendi at all. I don't rate. I rate John Stones. Stones isn't that great, but I rate him much higher than Otamendi. But both are still very suspect. And Norwich just got at them because City would just it just looked like City were arrogant basically. Norwich City go 2-0 up. Pookie, Cantwell does a little celebration as well. He looks like a good player, Todd Cantwell. Obviously from the youth academy, and so on. And then they got 2-0 up and just City looked lost and just it's because they rested De Bruyne to go for Shakhtar Donetsk on Wednesday Wednesday I think they're playing, and then they put Gundogan, Silva and Vorji play, and they were just it felt they're just arrogant and I tipped the week before, right? And I'm thinking, all right, I think it's going to be a draw. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a Norwich draw against City. I've got a feeling. I mean, I might be stupid and they could just win 5-0 Manchester City. I was like, nah, I'm going to go for a draw. And they fucking won. I'm glad I got that wrong the other way. And they go 3-1 up. And just Pookie, how many times did Otamendi just give the ball away? It was a couple times before that third goal. He just gives the ball away. Just really simple stuff. And at the end, they had all the attackers: De Bruyne, Aguero, Jesus, and Sterling. They've had so many attacking quality up front. And Norwich City, their first team out of the squad, and such as Max Aaron. So they played Sam Byram, a new signing for them, and also that Lewis is, I think, very good. But and Buendia had a great game. Buendia. Signing of the summer as well. Unbelievable. But just credit to Norwich. And they passed the ball through the press. If you've got some quality, play your game. Just play your game. You're at home against City. You got nothing to lose. All odds against you. Play the game and you never know what can happen. And look at that. 3-2. Roger gets another great goal at the end. And City put so much attack. And then Cantwell goes to the corner flag. I fucking love that. He was throwing goals. Like, nah. He's like, nah, to the corner flag. It was unbelievable. Kyle Walker, you can see his veins fucking popping out. It was unbelievable. But let's go to the next game. Man United versus Leicester. Man United got a 1-0 win against Leicester. Very, very quiet game. It was very, very stale, a bit boring. But what was good, this was one of the best Solskjaer managed games, I reckon, because he started with a weirdish team. He had Young at left back, and then you had Matic, Mata in the squad. And you were like, as a United fan, you're thinking, nah. You're probably thinking, oh, what's he doing? These players are letting down time and time again, and Solskjaer's putting this faith in his players. But it worked out at the end. They get the goal through Rashford. A bit clumsy from Suyunshu. He's had a good season so far, but it was there. Rashford puts it away for a penalty, 1-0 up. And in the second half, Leicester starting to get the ball rolling a little bit. And what Solskjaer did was really interesting. He put a couple of youth players in. He put Freds in the midfield, takes Matic out. And if you haven't seen it, look at Match's face. He just looked like me. Like he's really unexpected because he's what's it called? He really gets subbed off. He's like the type of player, and Solskjaer's like, nah, yes, you off. Fred puts on, gets some energy in, gets on the field. That Chong as well, and Leicester was starting to get forward, and Solskjaer had a positive mindset. It's like, no, United, push them back, and it was a good match. It was a good match by Solskjaer. 1-0 clean sheet from United at home, and Leicester. I thought Leicester were going to win this game, but fair play to United, they got the win, and fair play to Solskjaer. It was one of his better games the way he managed, but United won 1-0, and that's Leicester's first loss of the season. I think it's really weird. Next game, Watford versus Chelsea. It was incredible. Tammy Abraham, all the youth were just banging in goals. Mason Mount gets a late goal in. Tammy Abraham, him and Aguero are top goal scorers in the league. Fair play to Tammy Abraham. Wolves just poor. They're really, really poor start to the season. The talk is coming in of like, oh, here we go. Europa League season. First time in the Europa League. They're going to have a shaky start like Burnley and so on, so on. But it's just really sloppy by Wolves. Just gave it up. They got 2 goals in the second half. Really, really worked goals. But just like, they just gave Chelsea too much space. Their midfield just overran them. To 40. What a goal at the start. Tammy Abraham, just good quality strikes. And then Mason Mount gets a goal at the end. But Lampard must be so happy. The youth players are coming of age. And just, they're the ones that are stepping up, you know. So it's great to see for a Chelsea fan. So they won 5-2, I think it was. And also, let's talk about the Watford game against Arsenal. What's it called? It was a 2-2 draw. It was just, that was a bit mental as well. I mean, Watford during the week sacked the manager Javi Gracia. He hasn't had a great 2019. They started really well in the 18-19 season. In the top 6, weren't they? Most of the part of the first half season, but they dropped it off. FA Cup final was really, really bad. But and they started the season slowly, bottom of the league. That's what Watford do. Fuck off. And they brought in their old manager Flores. And thinking, this would be weird, wouldn't it? It's strange, but he's a good, another Spanish manager, who would have thought. And they started slowly. Watford, Arsenal did really well to start. Sebastian and Aubameyang were putting a bit of a partnership. They were playing well. But obviously, second half, just Watford outrun them. And they were just pressing Arsenal. And Arsenal just persisted to play from the back in, thinking, what are you doing? A bit like City. Something's just fucking hoof the ball out of there. Like, look, Leno, he's got Socrates on his right and David Luiz in the box, obviously, because that's a new rule. And Watford players, about 4 of them on the edge of the box, just waiting for it. It's so predictable. And once the pass goes, all right, bang, you know what to do, go. Because they were doing every single time. Just change it up. 4 Watford players around, 4 or 5 players, attackers, hoof the ball up. Get a Aubameyang against 1-on-1 against a defender. You never know. You could create a chance out of nothing. Get the ball out of there. Just don't be predictable. And Unai Emery, he's facing pressure now. That defense is fucking shambles. It was. I mean, our defense in about a couple of years ago where we had Klein. Who do we have? Klein, Matip, Sacco, or Lovren as well, and then Moreno. It was okay. But this Arsenal, holy my. David Luiz, Sasha Bobbin and Socrates gives the ball away for the goal. Guendouzi played a match performance against Tottenham. Fair play. But he just had to sometimes get rid. Just do it quickly. Sabias gets subbed off. Don't know why. Xhaka, why did he start was a bit weird. But I had Pepe. Didn't have a great game. Aubameyang scored 2 goals and so on. Maitland-Niles getting shredded by Delafeu in the second half. And Kolasinac was forward. No support in the vet. It was just chaotic defending, and then David Luiz gives the penalty away. Is it the personnel? Is it the defensive structure? It was just shambolic, and Watford deserved the win at the end. Doucouré goes on a mad run, and then Sarr puts the ball back in Doucouré, and it's shot saved by Leno. Leno has a pretty good game, but sometimes he's kicking just hoof it long, mate. 1 out of 4 times, pass the ball out. If you want to play like that, play like that. If that's your system, play system. But if you got Watford players 100% knowing their head, he's going to play to Socrates short 5-meter pass, press him. And that's what they did for the first goal. And it was just a bit clumsy, a bit shit. And it was just very, very predictable. I also got to work on that because Emery's under pressure right now. The fans are starting to saying he's on thin ice and so on. But also, Guys, if you like this video, smash the like button. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. Football Twilight hashtag it. Liverpool playing Napoli in the Champions League tomorrow, so just tune in for that Football Twilight. I might do a live reaction, not live reaction, sorry, a live Football Twilight afterwards. So make sure to subscribe and comment what you think of this Football Twilight for this week's Premier League matches. Liverpool won, 5 points clear. City lost, the Ev lost. How good is football? And United, but they won, but who gives a fuck about United these days? Like I said, share, like, and comment down below what you think. Subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter, and it's going to be up here. And links will be description down below. And I'll see you guys later.